Now, meteorologist Matt Honig with your Storm Watch 9 forecast.
Classic winter pattern rolls on here in New Hampshire as we look at the chance for more cold and windy weather in the days ahead. And I'm sure you've heard a lot about this over the past few days. Big time winter storm from the Midwest through the Ohio Valley into the mid-Atlantic states. Still snowing in places like Baltimore and Washington, D.C. tonight after several inches of snow have fallen since the weekend. St. Louis, Missouri, over 8 inches of snow, more than a half foot in Louisville, Kentucky, Cincinnati, Ohio. And there's your mid-Atlantic snowfall totals so far for D.C. and Baltimore, between about 4 and 6 inches of snow in that part of the country. Here in New Hampshire, well, we've had really not much of anything so far in the month of January, though that may start to change in the days ahead as that colder air is going to continue to win out and the storm track remains pretty active nearby. Just depends exactly how far close some of these next systems come to us. The view in Portsmouth tonight showing some scattered cloud cover overhead, but really it's all about the temperatures. Wow, is it chilly in northern parts of the state tonight, down to 11 already in Berlin and Whitefield. It's 15 degrees in Plymouth, 18 in Jaffrey, lower 20s from Concord and points to the south and east. So if you have dinner plans in the next few hours that take you outdoors, even for just a few minutes, you want to bundle up as the cold air is going to win out for really the next several days. It extends through much of the central U.S. Atlanta dropping to near freezing tonight. So that's a symptom of the weather pattern over the East Coast right now. It's all about the winter chill, and it is here to stay. Some passing clouds out there this evening, but we do stay dry. There may be a couple of flurries by early tomorrow morning far to the north, and the temperatures in the single numbers and teens. The breeze not all that active for right now, but that's going to change tomorrow as the winds will really start to pick up again out of the northwest. Now, these are actual high temperatures for your Tuesday. Teens far north, 20s from, say, Plymouth to the Mount Washington Valley and points south. But the winds are going to be a lot stronger tomorrow than they were today. Check out the wind gusts here on Futurecast, up around 30, 35, even approaching 40 miles per hour in some parts of the state. There could be some isolated outages, but I don't think that's going to be a widespread issue. Really what the wind causes is just a brutal feel outdoors tomorrow. Statewide, it will feel sub-zero in the morning and then likely in the single digits for much of Tuesday. Also, there may be a couple of snow showers over the higher terrain of the White Mountains and through parts of Coos County. Valleys may see a coating to an inch in a few spots. Higher elevations likely to pick up a few inches of snow as the upslope snow showers continue off and on through Wednesday and then again on Thursday. Farther south, it's a blend of clouds and some sunshine through the middle part of the week. And you see the temperatures staying pretty chilly for right now. Even through the upcoming weekend will likely stay sub-freezing. Big dip in the jet stream, keeping the cold air in place. It also keeps the storm track well to our south for now. But there is a system we're keeping an eye on for next weekend. Still a lot of uncertainty in the forecast, given this is still about 5 to 6 days away. Some computer models indicating a storm comes up the East Coast. And of course, it will be cold enough here in New Hampshire for some snow and potentially some significant snow at that. But other computer models keep it well to our south. It is worth watching over the next several days to see how that weekend system will develop. But in the near term, it really is just all about the cold as the temperatures stay sub-freezing for much of the 7-day forecast. So this is kind of brutal stuff here in early January, guys. No real signs of a warm-up anytime soon.
Absolutely. And so important, too, when you're taking your pets outside.
Yeah.
Just keep those walks short. Yes.
Right. You really got to take frequent breaks indoors as much as possible this week.
All right. Thanks, Matt.